You had your moment with the Last Outlaw and the Worm in the middle of the ring, but that wasn't all you did over the weekend. I guess we should just, call it like it is here.
Oh,
you
okay. Well, should I tell my side of the story first?
Let's just talk through it. First of all, you showed up to Starrcast way late. You brought your entourage, parts of them that weren't even promoted or advertised, other parts that were promoted and advertised no-showed. And then you get in there, get a freshest damn Starbucks there ever is. Send one of my runners to get it. He pays for it out of his own pocket. It comes back and smoking. It's so hot. And then you start saying, oh, it's cold. This is terrible. This is awful. And then you don't even go to the backstage area when you're supposed to. You leave me out there just drowning in front of everybody. I had all my guys get out there and set up all the chairs for everyone. And then here you drag ass in there, start cutting promos on the audience, making up make-believe stuff about cold coffee, ordering people around to move chairs. Dude, why were you in a bad mood?
Can you not just say, hey, partner, I really appreciate you going out of your busy month of August to come do a stage show.
Yes.
I really appreciate you. I know things were a little rough and we didn't get Sanjay Dutt the information that was needed, and Jay Lethal, we didn't get his flight information. And so he stood on the curb for 60 to 75 minutes. We apologize for that. So that's 2 out of your 3. And, Satnam was brought there, let's just throw it on the table, by another vendor. And, Silva, of course, he's not going to text me. He texts Karen, but he texts Karen the wrong information and actually gets a little tiff going between me and Karen. Well, Silva said this. And I'm like, I don't give a shit what Dave Silva said, honey. And she's like, don't fuss at me. And then Karen goes, well, I don't want to bug Conrad. Look. And I said, well, call Cassio's ass. Well, Cassio, he didn't just throw you under the bus, Conrad. He threw you under there, put it in reverse, ran over your back. He completely buried you. So the real facts are, you didn't give Sanjay travel. He didn't even know to be there. You left Jay on the curb. Satnam was there in spite of you trying to make me look like a moron. And then you got a little tiff going between me and the Queen. And you're asking me why I was in a bad mood. So let's get that right up front. Why was that a bad mood? When I'm coming, wait, is Starrcast your event? So I'm your guest.
Sometimes.
I'm your guest. And you treated me that way.
And then, as if that wasn't enough, you start picking on people in the crowd. You start picking on the security guard. You push the security guard. I thought we were going to have a lawsuit on our hands when you just pushed him off the stairs. And then, as if that wasn't enough, you order your giant, who, by the way, is the most impressive human being I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that looked like out of a video game. It looked unreal. Like, that poor security guard's head almost hit the damn ceiling. Look at that visual. I've never seen a table collapse like that. I'm sure Marcus has the video, but how in the world does this happen, Jeff? Why would you order that done?
You are no different than, I can't call it Twitter anymore. You're no different than X. You just said a security guard. So now everybody that wasn't there, our weekly diehard podcast, My Word listeners, and we are very appreciative for each and every one of them. They already have their lens looking through this scenario as if this guy is a security guard. Now, you know good and well, at the very best, he was, God, I hate to even call him, because I love Starrcast. He would be Starrcast staff. For you to call him a security guard, almost like you can almost visually think, okay, this guy, maybe badge, maybe he's carrying, maybe he's not. I mean, he had short shorts on. Like, what if he was the security guard for Starrcast? God bless you. But Conrad, seriously.
Well, first of all, we were on a skinny P&L this time, so we didn't have our usual Atlas security.
More than it, I respect that more than anything.
So we sourced legitimate badass shooters who, if they wanted to hook you, they'd be hooked. And you're lucky you got out of there alive, because if that poor boy would have stood up, he'd have put you in a damn go-go plata or some shit you can't pronounce. Just tied you up in a damn knot.
We saw what happened now, didn't we?
Well, I told you that he was there to protect you and Miss Karen.
You and Karen, hold on. Protect me and Miss Karen.
Yeah. You got heat. They were, I heard them in Wembley. F you, Jarrett.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard that.
But so they weren't going to be this guy. What use would he have been? Seriously.
No, he just double legged everybody who came out.
Yellow and white polka dot shirt with his tight brown shorts on that look like, I mean, what in the world, Conrad? Let me ask you this. I heard, and I don't know if this is true. Is that Cassio's cousin?
No.
It's not?
No.
Is there a slight chance that's Cassio's cousin?
There's zero chance. And by the way, you're joking about this, but I'll have Marcus throw the photo up. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 EMTs showed up because of what happened with Satnam Singh and our security guard. And I'm not going to say his name on the air right now because it might be a legal issue, but I know his first and last name and I have his address. Medical supervision was called. Emergency personnel were on site. I got a bill for that. It's a legal issue, and you're just kind of laughing like, haha, he got what he deserved.
There was a few tweets about this, I hear.
Yeah, ESPN tweeted about it because it was a fact. People were nervous when a damn ambulance pulls up at the show. Thank God an ambulance didn't pull up last year. People would have jumped to conclusions on old Richard. But we nearly had, every time I bring you to a Starrcast, somebody almost dies.
Oh, Conrad. This
2 years in a row now.
What now?
It's 2 years in a row.
Look at Chicago's finest, just smiling from ear to ear. They look like they're really stressed. I mean, Conrad, look, all 5 of them are grinning from ear to ear.
Here's what happened, I think. They saw a photo of Satnam and said, it's going to take half a dozen of us to pick this big motherfucker up. They got there and saw our skinny P&L security, and they were like, the big guy's like, I got him. I'll fireman carry him. We're good. Jeff, this isn't funny. I'm going to have to write a check because of you.
Oh, it won't be the first. It won't be the last.
You know how I hate that. Hey, by the way, do you know how expensive hotel furniture is to replace?
Oh boy. They're
proud of that. That wasn't one of those GCW doors you get from the Habitat for Humanity. That was damn hotel furniture. That's a 4-figure table right there. Isn't that crazy?
I'll say this. Old Satnam made it look like a little backyard Labor Day picnic, little old table that you pull out from the barn. My dad used to have these tables that were just slats that hammed together, and you could set them on Broco blocks. Is that where you got that? Did you bring that up from Alabama? Did you bring the guy up from Alabama? His accent, I'm telling you, that's either Cassio's cousin or brother or kid or something.